For soft tissue pre-game prep, we can also do this stuff pre-training. We have a couple tools that we like. So not personally the biggest fan of Theraguns. I think that they penetrate the skin really fast, but I'm looking for something to get deeper in the muscle and make some longer changes. The other thing I'm not a huge fan of is the foam roller because I don't think it's hard enough. Now, these three implements that we're going to use, we've got a golf ball, softball, a peanut ball, which is 2 tennis balls taped together, are going to make up the implements. They pack easily in your travel bag. Now also, you can use a baseball, you can use a lacrosse ball, whatever you would like. We're going to start on the feet, 1 to 2 minutes on each section. Okay, so I'm going to put the golf ball on the ground, personal favorite. All I want to do is roll all over the foot and massage everything. A quarter of the bones in your body are in your feet. There's muscles, there's tendons, there's ligaments. You officiate on your feet, you got to take care of them, okay? So we'll do the softball. So that's what we pack in our travel bag because we can use it on multiple spots of the body. So here we go. We're going to go down to the calves. So we go feet and we work our way up. Place that on the ground. If I want less pressure on the ball, if it's too intense for me, I take my body weight off. If I want more, I can cross this leg over. Now what I want to do is just roll in 1 to 2 inch sections and get any knots or tense and tender areas that I have out before I get onto the court. Now you say, hey, I found a knot, I found a spot that's really tight and tender. I want to create some movement there and promote some blood flow. So I want to lengthen and shorten the muscle while there's pressure in a specific spot. So what I want to do, I got a knot right there. I'm going to flex this toe all the way down. I'm going to pull it up into my shin. I'll do that a couple times. Again, 1 to 2 minutes, then I'll move on. Now the next spot is the glutes. So we're going to actually do a figure 4. If I want to work on this right hip, I'm going to cross my right leg over top of my left knee while I sit on this ball right here, okay? Now there's not an active movement that I can do very easily on this spot, so I'm just gonna roll on all these spots and I can sit on an area that may be a little tighter, a little more tender, get into the hips, get into the glutes, because we know that the glutes are very important for us for performance, but also for injury prevention. Now the next one that's extremely important is the hip flexors. Not only for low back health, but hamstring health as well. So this is the reason that I like the softball, because in this spot, it's my personal favorite. In the other spots, it also works well. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Now the hip flexor runs north and south. So what I'm gonna do is just lay on top of this ball. I'm gonna roll up and down, again in 1 to 2 inch sections, and I'm gonna try to push down and get some body weight into this ball right here. Now, once I find the spot that is tight and tender, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend my knee joint, and I'm actually gonna pull my heel up to my butt. So I'm going to do that just the same as I created the motion from the ankle. Again, I do that, I roll up and down hip flexor, 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Immediately I'm going to now feel that. So I'm done with my softball. I still have 1 implement and 2 other spots. Now we're going to rotate and go back down with my peanut ball. Again, you can buy these online. 2 tennis balls at your nearest tennis court will save you some money. What I'm going to do, these are muscles on the front of my shin. So some of you that develop patella tendonitis, maybe it could give you some relief from your shin muscles, which also could be something for people with shin splints. I'm just going to lay on top of this ball right here, and I'm going to roll up and down for about 1 minute or 2. I can sit more weight on top of it if I want to, and really just try to loosen up those shin muscles on both sides. Now, last one, we often talk about posture, presence for an official. Also, many of you, are not 18 to 21 years old anymore. Maybe you've lifted weights, maybe you've gone through life and you've developed either bad posture or shoulder issues. The peanut ball we're going to use on our upper back. So the region I want to go is from the top of my shoulder blades to the bottom of my shoulder blades. I want to stay off my neck, and I'm really not worried about my lower back at this point. So I'm going to separate this ball between both of my spines, through my spine, and I'm going to lay on top of it. Now, really, really simple. I'm going to pull my feet in and keep my butt on the ground so my low back's on the ground. Now, I'm going to go into a T, pull my arms all the way out to the side, hands back up. Into an I with my thumbs up, all the way up, all the way back down. I can take some deep breaths and relax myself while I'm on top of this ball. Now the last part is I'm going to go down, after I do those 2 movements, about 1 inch, 1 segment length, and I'm going to go through all of that 1 more time.
We help sports officials worldwide become more physically prepared for game day. Head on over to runninref.com and check out our training programs today. Let's get to running.